Welcome to our cooking channel. In today's video, we're tackling a common kitchen conundrum: how to rescue your dishes when they've been oversalted or overcooked. Whether you're facing a salty soup, a burnt casserole, or mushy vegetables, we've got you covered with 10 quick fixes that will restore flavor and texture to your meals. So grab your apron and let's dive into some practical solutions to make your cooking challenges a thing of the past. 1. Understanding the problem. Oversalting your food can feel like a culinary disaster, but it happens to the best of us. Imagine you've spent hours preparing a delicious stew, only to find it tastes like you've taken a bite of the ocean. The good news is, oversalting isn't the end of the world. Salt is a strong flavor, and it can overpower the subtler notes in your dish. Fortunately, there are ways to bring balance back to your cooking. The key is to understand how to neutralize or dilute the saltiness. By using simple ingredients and techniques, you can rescue your meal and avoid the dreaded salty bite. 2. The power of potatoes. One of the most well-known remedies for overly salty food is the humble potato. Potatoes are like sponges when it comes to soaking up excess salt. Cut a few pieces of raw potato and add them to your dish. Let them simmer for about 30 minutes, then remove them before serving. This method works best with soups, stews, and casseroles. The starch in the potatoes absorbs some of the salt, making your dish more palatable. Remember to taste your dish before serving to make sure the saltiness has been reduced to your liking. 3. Sweet solutions. Sugar and honey. A little sweetness can go a long way in balancing out saltiness. Adding a teaspoon of sugar or honey can help counteract the salt in savory dishes. This method works particularly well with tomato-based sauces and soups. The sugar doesn't remove the salt but instead tricks your taste buds into perceiving less saltiness. Be cautious not to add too much sweetness, as you don't want to create an entirely new problem. A balanced approach will ensure that your dish remains savory and delicious. 4. Acidic balance. Lemon juice and vinegar. Acidic ingredients like lemon juice or vinegar can help cut through the saltiness of a dish. A splash of lemon juice or a tablespoon of vinegar can neutralize the salt and add a fresh, tangy flavor. This method is especially effective in salads, sauces, and fish dishes. The acidity works by masking the salt, making it less noticeable to your taste buds. Always add acidic ingredients gradually, tasting as you go, to achieve the perfect balance. 5. Dilution is key. Adding more liquid. If your soup or sauce is too salty, adding more liquid can help dilute the saltiness. Water, unsalted broth, or even milk can be added to thin out your dish and reduce the salt concentration. This method is straightforward but may require you to adjust other seasonings to maintain the overall flavor profile. Remember, the goal is to dilute, not drown, so add liquid gradually and taste frequently. 6. Incorporating creaminess. Dairy products. Creamy ingredients like cream, milk, or yogurt can help mellow the saltiness of a dish. Dairy products have a natural sweetness and richness that can balance out strong flavors. This technique works well with spicy or tomato-based dishes. Be cautious when adding dairy to hot dishes, as it can curdle if not done correctly. Stir in the dairy slowly and evenly, and your dish will be saved from salt overload. 7. Double the recipe. If you've added too much salt to a dish, one clever fix is to simply increase the quantity of the other ingredients. By doubling the recipe, you effectively halve the salt concentration. This method works best for dishes like casseroles or pasta. While this approach may mean extra leftovers, it ensures that you can enjoy your meal without the overpowering taste of salt. Plus, who doesn't love leftovers for the next day's lunch? 8. Overcooking woes. The burnt bottom. Overcooking often leads to burnt or dried out food, a problem that can seem impossible to fix. However, if you've burnt the bottom of a pot, don't stir it into the rest of your dish. Instead, carefully transfer the unburnt portion to a new pot. Adding a bit of water or broth can help rehydrate the overcooked food. With this method, you can salvage the flavors and avoid the bitter taste of burnt food. 9. Steam power. Reviving overcooked vegetables. Overcooked vegetables can become mushy and unappetizing, but a bit of steam can help bring them back. Place your vegetables in a steamer basket over boiling water for just a few minutes. The steam will help to rehydrate and slightly firm up the vegetables, improving their texture. This technique is a quick fix that can save you from having to start from scratch with a new batch of veggies. 10. Bringing back moisture. Cooking with broth. For meats that have become dry due to overcooking, using broth can be a lifesaver. Simmering the meat in a flavorful broth or sauce can help to reintroduce moisture. This technique works well with chicken or beef, allowing the meat to absorb the liquid and regain some tenderness. Be patient, as this process may take some time, but the end result is worth the effort. With these quick fixes, you can tackle any kitchen mishap and serve a delicious meal.